Hello everyone, and welcome to my EastEnders Soap Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Spoilers for EastEnders: Reiss Caldwell and Sonia Fowler are taken into custody by the police for Debbie's murder. This occurs at the same time as Reiss, who was becoming more and more desperate, killed his wife in order to pay the care facility payments and manage his own growing obligations. And when the police choose to look into it, Sonia, who was obliviously caught in the thick of it all, and Reiss become the main suspects. Phil has a deadline, and Reiss is trying to talk Sonia out of it. But she declines, so Reiss is left to deal with Phil's fury. Reiss finds himself having to confess to Sonia that he owes the Mitchell-Hardman money when an enraged Phil shows up at their house. Teddy and Sharon are able to defuse the situation, and Sonia gains some time by appealing to a receptive Sharon. Teddy chooses to accept Phil's obligation. Reiss shakes his head at the arrangement, hoping it's not as wonderful as it looks. Sonia feels uneasy about her 8-week viability scan, and she becomes even more uneasy when she finds out how Teddy assumed the debt. Reiss is informed by Sonia at the scan that dealing with someone he hardly knows is insane. Returning to the square, Martin alerts Reiss to the fact that he and Debbie are being questioned by the police. He has a panic attack at home, and Sonia tries to comfort him. They celebrate an engagement party later at the Vic. But when the cops show around and take Sonia and Reiss into custody, the atmosphere is ruined. It is revealed that Sonia and Reiss have tangible proof of Debbie's murder when the cops interrogate them. Reiss Caldwell and Sonia Fowler will be taken into custody for Debbie's murder next week, according to EastEnders. Reiss killed his unconscious wife Debbie at the nursing facility this month after going into financial desperation in recent weeks. Ever since, he has had to confront Debbie's parents, with Debbie's mother Brenda believing he is acting. In order to obtain money to cover Debbie's care costs, he also persuaded Sharon to join him in a fraudulent investment scheme. However, as the time to repay Phil Double approaches, he will be met with fury. Scenes that will air next week show Reiss feeling nervous as Phil gives her the final deadline for the money. He invites Sonia out for a day to help him forget about everything, but she says no, even though she's glad Kathy wants to throw them an engagement party. When time runs out and an enraged Phil knocks on the door, Reiss has to inform Sonia that he needs to return the money to Phil by today but is unable to do so. Sonia begs Sharon to give Reiss more time, and Teddy and Sharon intervene to defuse the conflict. Teddy, however, takes on Phil's debt in an unexpected turn of events, and Reiss, taken aback by what appears to be a decent deal, shakes his head. After learning about Teddy's offer from Sharon, Sonia becomes even more anxious about her 8-week prenatal viability scan. Sonia confronts Reiss at the scan, upset that he withheld the information from her, and declares that making a contract with someone he hardly knows is insane. However, the couple's worries quickly become more urgent when Martin informs Reiss that the police have come to the square to investigate him and Debbie. Fearing about his future, Reiss suffers a panic attack at home. Sonia intervenes to calm him down, but she doesn't know what he did. Soon after they arrive at the Vic for their engagement celebration, the police show up. The soap opera has officially verified that Sonia and Reiss' arrests are related to Debbie's murder, contrary to images that were made public last week. The police examine the couple in dramatic moments and say they have tangible proof that Debbie was murdered. Has Reiss been apprehended, and will the naive Sonia face consequences as well? On EastEnders, Sonia, played by Natalie Cassidy, and Reiss, Johnny Freeman, are going to have a tough week after the latter killed Debbie. Sonia appears to be getting very near to discovering the truth about Reiss's horrific crime, even if only Reiss is aware of it. Reiss fears he won't be able to make Phil's deadline at the beginning of the week, and his attempts to convince Sonia to step aside for a day don't work, so Phil pays him a nasty visit. Now that she knows the truth, Sonia is able to buy some time, but Reiss finds herself in a difficult situation due to an unexpected offer from Teddy. Things take a turn for the worst for the couple later in the week when they go to the Vic for an engagement party and are stopped by the police, who detain Sonia and Reiss for the murder of Debbie. Natalie Cassidy, Sonia believes Reiss is a wonderful man and is in love with him. Yes, he puts himself in awkward circumstances, but he always comes up with an excuse to tell her why. Sonia becomes annoyed with Reiss for his propensity to put himself in greater and bigger holes, yet she still supports him despite knowing that. NC, Sonia's primary goal in life at this point is to conceive and start a family with Reiss. I believe that after one too many lies, Sonia might have told Reiss where to go if they hadn't gone through the IVF process together. Despite the numerous lies, she is so adamant about having this family that Sonia is just accepting it. NC, no, the rumors only serve to bolster Sonia's fiercer defense of her family. From Sonia's perspective, no one else should know about their relationship. She directs them to certain locations as the other people in the square are merely spreading rumors and don't know the whole truth. Sonia takes the lead and fiercely protects Reiss. NC, Sonia's remarks in these episodes bring back memories of the 1990s, when Carol Jackson or Bianca Jackson used to speak up. Though we don't often see it, Sonia undoubtedly possesses that fire. Playing those scenes and witnessing Sonia's inner Jackson strength, which her mother and sister also possess, has been a pleasure. NC, she is deeply moved by that. Recall that Bex is away traveling, Sonia hasn't gotten Carol there, she had a spat with Bianca, who stormed out, and Whitney has left the square. She is happy to have Jack and Lauren around, but she especially appreciates Kathy's support. I adore the bond that Rocky and all of his pranks have built between those two women. I also simply adore collaborating with Jillian Tailforth. NC, she is, but as you can see, nothing about Reiss is ever easy, and this time it's all because of the engagement ring situation. Reiss had the option to go buy Sonia an inexpensive ring, but instead he handed her Debbie's ring, which was awkward and caused Debbie's parents to get irate. It's unfortunate because Sonia's current priorities are to settle down, enjoy her early pregnancy and being engaged, and lead a tranquil life. NC, because of her prior experience, she is really nervous about the scan. I absolutely appreciate how this story's IVF portion hasn't been rushed. They have been undergoing the IVF process for about a year, and there is a lot of strain and expectation. NC, just when Sonia is enjoying herself greatly, the police show there. She feels that everything she tries to accomplish gets in the way. When the police inform them that Debbie has been murdered, they are both shocked and taken into custody. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.